I'm going to check and see if this is recording. Okay, so apparently a statue of the Virgin Mary was spotted crying at the Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church in the town of Hobbs, New Mexico. This video was posted to YouTube and has now spread to several places. And several people have actually gone to check this out since it was reported to be crying. So, is this some more false signs and wonders? Is this actually a sign? Some people find it to be a sign of the apocalypse. Some people find it to be a sign of the end of the age. So, other people call it a false sign or a false wonder. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think that this is? What do you think that this is all about? The statue of Virgin Mary is crying in New Mexico. A small church in New Mexico has been inundated with visitors after a statue of the Virgin Mary has been seen weeping at the site. I'm going to have to keep the video short because it's storming quite a bit, and there's a small, very strong supercell heading our direction. Initially, they were thinking that the tears were simply a reflection of the light. The witnesses said they were left amazed when, upon getting closer to the statue, they indeed saw some kind of moisture that was coming from the eyes of the piece. So, what do you think about this? Word soon spread among the excited congregation, and it ultimately reached the church's pastor, Father Pepe, who was mystified by that they perceive to be a miraculous occurrence. Then I got an advertisement there crying may help to regulate breathing. That's interesting. But intriguingly, he says that the tears do not seem to be watery and are instead an oily substance, which he described as smelling like roses. So, if you remember, a Bible actually started leaking oil. It was leaking olive oil, and no one understood why, and it continued daily to leak olive oil, enough to fill buckets with oil, and that was considered a miracle. And these individuals at this particular church were talking about their Bible leaking oil. Pepe preserved some of the tears with a cloth, and the Catholic Church plans to investigate the matter to see if they can determine if there is some explanation beyond divine intervention for the odd event. Meanwhile, the story surrounding the church statue has become something of a sensation in the area, with people from throughout all of New Mexico, as well as other nearby states, flocking to the site. The rush of curious visitors has been so enormous that workers, at the church say that they have to keep the building open around the clock in order to accommodate for the continuous wave of visitors. And while the weeping may eventually be explained by some kind of an issue with the building, they said, we're guessing that to those who make the trek to the church, where the crying came from may be less important than what it might mean. Now, what does it mean? What does the Virgin Mary statue crying mean? Give your thoughts on all of this. Let's see, where's the video at? Okay, I'm going to show the video here. But this has happened before a few times with a few other churches as well. I'm going to go ahead and show you.
Over to visit a Hobbs church after hearing its Our Lady of Guadalupe statue started to cry during Mass yesterday. News 13's Elena Mendoza is live at the Our Lady of Guadalupe church with the story. People have been lining up all day and night to pray in front of the statue. They say hundreds have already been here, and they're expecting.
Well, it's giving me issues right now. Hundreds more.
Nothing short of a miracle.
Worshippers from across New Mexico and Texas are driving to see what many believe to be an act of God. Alice Rivas heard about it on social media. She drove for the opportunity just to area
parishioners say the tears started to fall on Sunday.
We're never too prepared for something like this. Like this.
Father Jose Segura says parishioners noticed them after Sunday's noon mass.
He noticed that a lot of people were coming up to Our Lady and, touching her, and that's when everybody started noticing that she was weeping.
Father Segura believes she's crying because of all of the recent violence in the United States and around the world.
You can even get a scent of her presence. You can smell roses. And the tissue that I've taken, wiped on from her mantle.
The faithful who witnessed it say it's nothing short of a miracle.
I actually saw how she was dripping. That's when I took the video. And it's just incredible.
Marcelo Servan, who has cancer and lupus, also believes the Virgin has healing powers.
Ever since I got here, for some reason I've been good. I've been out of bed, doing stuff around the house.
The statue was moved to Mexico and was on loan to the church. They will now try to keep it permanently. The Archdiocese of Las Cruces has been called to investigate. The church treats investigations like this in a very scientific way. Those at the church tell us these supposed tears were soaked up at one point with cotton balls and preserved as part of that investigation.
So that's the news given about this. I decided to share it, and I got a strong storm alert. I'm going to check that out in a moment. So there's probably 60-mile-per-hour winds and damaging hail and cloud-to-ground lightning and torrential downpours on the way. It's already looking very dark outside, and it's only 4:07. It doesn't turn dark till like 8 o'clock, so almost 4 more hours of daylight, and it's looking like it's already dark. So strong storms on the way. These strong little supercells pack a powerful punch, so pray that we remain safe. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and that'll be all for now. And I just wanted to state, much love and peace. Let me know what you think about this crying statue of the Virgin Mary. I know that a lot of people, I don't worship a statue. I'm not Catholic, but to them, I guess they pray to the Virgin Mary or something, and it sends a message to God. I think that's the way they state that they do it. I don't know for sure. I don't want to say anything if I'm not 100%, but the way I interpret it, I guess they think she sent the message to the Lord, and excuse me. I usually just pray to the Lord, but that's what they say, I think. So anyway, send love to us and send best wishes. So send prayers. Going through a rough patch. I just wanted to show what's going on. Links are below if you'd like to show your support. I love you all. Peace, much love. Give your thoughts on this mysterious occurrence.